That is why it's called a kitten snake, because they're kind of resemble a kitten, but they have the body of a snake, and this all makes sense now. Oh my gosh. Hello, I'm YouTube. Welcome back to another video. My name is Saphwyn, the silly Nico VTuber, and today you guys have been recommending me this for the past few weeks. I am finally reacting to a True Facts by Saphwyn. I chose the Rise of the Kitten Snake because I think it's about the wild weasel families, like the ferrets and stuff. And I think they are incredible and they are really silly, and I'm so excited to dive into this video. If you are new to my channel, I have a passion for animals. I absolutely love animals. That is why I went on and studied biology in university. I am a full-time cat girl on the internet though. So hit that like and subscribe button to support my journey and support the channel and help me get to the road to 50,000 subscribers. Let's dive on into the video, and remember to check out the description for my other channels and socials. It is Weasel time! I can't wait.
This episode sponsored by Curiosity Stream.
Well.
20-some-odd million years ago.
Guys, True Facts is not appropriate for children. Close your eyes. No, I'm kidding.
There was a bit of a rodent situation. Things had cooled off a bit, and the emerging grasslands were perfect for general rodent activities. Around the same time, there was a group...
He's so cute! Oh my gosh! Stop!
...of emerging carnivores, the mustelids, that saw all of this as an opportunity for a buffet. Now, the innovation of the rodent, those meatballs of the field, was the ability to dig and burrow with their claws and
The fact that we're calling the rodents the meatballs of the field is absolutely crazy.
front teeth. And it can be a challenge if your favorite snack is packaged in a maze of tunnels. So the innovation of the mustelids, like this one right here, was to develop a body plan that could go right into the tunnels after them. Their bodies got longer and their legs shorter until they took the form of a kitten snake, which is obviously awesome.
That is why it's called a kitten snake, because they're kind of resemble a kitten, but they have the body of a snake, and this all makes sense now. Oh my gosh, I see.
But
cool.
There's trade-offs just like anything else.
Of course.
You can see how good a ferret is in a tunnel. I mean, that's some crouched down walking right there. But if you're all stretched out like that, you're basically planking the whole time. And it's a great ab workout, but it takes some doing.
Damn.
So, when they walk out in the open, they arch their backs and bring their legs closer together to better bear the weight. On the plus side, they can use their bodies like a spring when they run. Here's a demonstration by a least weasel. It's a ridiculous name. I can think of plenty of things less of a weasel than that. Your mom's screwdriver. That's...
Does anyone else think that these animals are so pretty? And yet here we are talking about mom's screwdriver in the background. I'm ignoring that comment. I was appreciating the pretty animal on my screen. I absolutely love these little things though. They're so silly.
Yes, Sudoku. I could go on. Your mom. Sorry, just
Whoa! He got height there. Goddamn, they can jump too. They can jump high and far.
Say that. Anyway, these stretched out rodent
and
became quite successful and evolved into a diverse group of animals alive today.
The honey badger?
One thing, though, that they all seem to have in common is that they're fierce little fuckers. I mean, no wonder. That's what happened.
I think they all, anything kitten snake form has an attitude. Anything that is related to this family has an attitude.
When you spend a few million years hunting in a hole. Think about it. It's pitch black down there. You're in a narrow tube, and the thing you're hunting has teeth that can chew through wood. Jenny, this doesn't look intimidating. It looks like it forgot its lines of audition.
Okay, this might look... Okay. This may not look intimidating, but look at those teeth. Imagine getting bit by those teeth. Like, oh!
This one's even worse, Jerry. It looks like Mr. Magoo is a Furby.
Thank you.
That line dates me, doesn't it? Anyway, to deal with rodents that I believe would be scary coming at you in a tunnel, mustelids evolved disproportionately strong jaws. Many animals go wider when they want a stronger bite, but mustelids went long, with lots of leverage for those muscles to work through. And
they literally evolved just to be long. Everything about them, long.
The connection between the lower and upper jaw is a strong, tight fit. Stays together even as a skull. A dog or a human lower jaw just falls off. Anyway, having spent their evolutionary childhood performing face-first colonoscopies of rodent tunnels, mustelids were plenty ready to f things up when they ventured out into the rest of the world. The mustelid...
Okay, but like, okay, I don't think anyone... No, and you know what? I was about to say no one agrees with me. I take that back. I think almost all of you guys agree with me. The honey badger is in like his own class. Like you were like, he is just him. He is that person. He is the it boy. That is the honey badger of everything.
Perhaps best known for its bad acidness is the honey badger, with its ability to fart bees and squirt acid from its nipples. Jerry, that's obviously not true.
Look at them.
How do I know? Jerry, nothing farts bees, all right? Do your job. Anyway, here you can see a honey badger that has a python right where it wants it. Jerry, again, that honey badger is clearly f***ed.
Nah. That honey badger has the python right where they want it. And we have a wild... Okay, wait.
Look at it. Oh, great.
What are
now
you
it's gonna
doing
be
here?
Eviscerated by jackals. Oh, shit, you were right.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. I mean, this...
Honey badger is just out here 2v1ing, literally, or 1v2ing. The python and the jackal are both against the honey badger, and he's just casually winning both of them.
They definitely thought this was going to end different.
Python? Oh my god!
Now they're doing the spaghetti scene from the dog movie.
Oh, the jackal wants the python too.
Yeah, that's always been a horror movie, from the point of view of the noodle. But you can see that the rest of the animal kingdom is still trying to catch up to what mustelids are capable of. They can go wherever they want. A number of mustelids followed the rodents into the forests, like these stoats who were filmed by the naturalist Robert E. Fuller, who's very good at what he does. May not be as many tunnels, but there's certainly burrows and...
This is incredible photography, or videography, yes, agreed.
Nestorade? Listen, someone had to make sure that the squirrels don't get too sassy. Look at it licking its chops. I mean, you didn't know, squirrels are f***ing fast. But that's fine for the stoat. It'll try after anything. Check this out. It's straight up diving shot for the bird. And the other one's so
Jesus,
confused.
the bird's just like,
and
what?
Look at this stoat. It's actually...
The fact that the bird doesn't leave and the bird just stays there, though.
Thinking about it. That's the most delayed reaction from the pheasant. But of course, sometimes you'll have to settle for an egg.
An egg
that's
works
one way to
too.
Scramble it, isn't it? It's not even a dad joke. It's just like a dad observation. I mean, if you're that size, an egg will make you an omelet big enough to wear as a poncho. But listen, I don't mean to...
I wonder how much food that they need to consume to support their everyday activities, because they are very active animals, right? So they have a high metabolism. I wonder how much like meat they have to bring in to sustain their bodies. I know that they're not big animals, but like they probably have to bring in a high amount of meat daily to sustain their life.
Make it sound like rodents are pushovers. A rat, for example, will put up quite a fight. I mean, look at that. The rat goes right in, and the stoat's like, finally, someone worthy. And then it gets all crouching tiger, hidden dragon from there. And sometimes you gotta know when to give up. But I certainly don't want to give you the impression that these smaller mustelids are all piss and vinegar. I mean, they have a softer side as well. Look at this one stretching out from his den. He's even got a little pillow. Oh god, that's a dead mouse.
Wait! What do you mean? He has a dead mouse just chilling in his crib? I guess it's a snack for later. Okay. I was like, look at the cute one. I didn't realize that was a dead mouse. He's just keeping a snack. Bedtime snack.
Admit it's pretty metal using a corpse for neck support. But here's a little nuptial scene. Oh, she's pissed.
Oh.
Look at that side eye. That's amazing. He's totally come home drunk. Probably out drinking with the rat and lost track of time. She's having none of it.
She's not happy.
Right there is the stoat equivalent of sleeping on the couch. Because they can get very cuddly. You think your legs get tangled up under the sheets? Try your whole torso like a weasel do. I mean, foreplay can look like a Cirque du Soleil act. And you know
what? Bro, I'm like paying attention to the context of this video and I'm like, oh, these are so cute. And then I'm listening to Frank in my ear just rant about these wild freaking things.
Leads to weasel sex, right? I mean, that looks very similar to killing, actually.
Right.
On the bright side, it goes on for about 90 minutes.
What?
So.
90 minutes? What? These weasels are doing it for 90 minutes? Hello?
There's that.
What?
Now, embryos of most mustelids don't necessarily implant right away. They can remain in diapause until the conditions are right, to make sure the little babies have a chance. I mean, right out the gate, you wouldn't want these cute little bastards to have to make it through a winter. And winters can be challenging for mustelids. That long body means that they lose heat quickly, and they don't hibernate, so they've had to adapt. Maybe the most remarkable is that some mustelids, including this least weasel...
He's so cute!
I mean, it is around the size of a hot dog, so I'll let it slide. Anyway, they reduce the size of their brain case and their brains during the winter. They've got a high metabolism, and that brain takes a lot of energy, so why not? You want to sell your car to a weasel?
He's
do
cute.
it in
I
January.
like this one.
If you don't have Curiosity Stream, it's time to get it. They have an amazing collection of documentary films.
Oh, this is a nice spot for an ad.
And added every winters. But if you want the squirrel side of the
that was
story,
kind of a banger spot.
Documentary on them called...
Wait! What the heck kind of squirrel is this? Wait, who are you? Why do you look like you just walked out of Monster Hunter Wilds or something?
Going nuts. See what they did there?
Going nuts.
Documentaries and K to get 25% off. Now these, and I'm happy to have them.
This is the end. That squirrel kind of looks cool. I'm kind of tempted to just see what the heck that squirrel is going on about.
Where were we? Oh, right.
There we were.
Now these forest-dwelling mustelids can get quite a bit bigger. And those pine martens there aren't that much smaller than the fox, but they're still quite comfortable up in the trees. Look at this one doing a little inchworm down. And then they get up to this. I'll tell you right now, that's a fool's
errand. Are you chasing a squirrel?
Don't let a squirrel goad you into a circle chase.
Oh my.
I mean, I get it. You can't give up once you start because you're so pissed off. And now there's people filming it, for God's sakes. And the only way to get to a squirrel is make fun of its tail. Tell them they use product to get that poof. They'll stop dead in their tracks.
This kind of looks like the squirrel's just taunting him. I know he might win, but I feel like the squirrel here is just absolutely taunting him around in a circle right now.
But you touch it, it's all they've got. A marten may be big enough to take on a cat, but mustelids get bigger still. The wolverine, for example, went full bear, with an incredible stocky build and the ability to fart beat. God damn it, Jerry. You didn't do research, did you? And I don't want to say it again. Nothing farts bees.
Does anyone else think the Wolverine is very cute or just me? This can't just be me, right? Like, let me know down below if you think the Wolverine is a cutie pie.
Do you have anything about the Wolverine? It looks kind of like a bear. I just said that. Forget it. Just move on to badgers. In addition to the honey variety, there's a number of flavors of badger.
Lots of badgers out there.
Some of them more related than others. They're all into eyeliner, but the European badger took it a bit far, in my opinion. All badgers have the ability to fart. Jerry, you deleted the word.
Why are we all talking about farting? Because we're talking about farting bees. What?
Word bees just now, didn't
what?
It? Whatever, at least this way it's true. Anyway, a long time ago, the badgers said, I'm tired of going into someone else's hole.
I don't blame him.
I don't want someone else's hole. I want my own hole. And I want to wear sweatpants all the time. So they changed their body into a pair of sweatpants. And they learned how to dig with their incredibly long claws. Their claws are so long that the...
Bro, he's probably going to showcase the claws. They have massive claws. Like, you think this creature wouldn't have massive claws? He has hands, okay?
Badger wonders why
Look at
certain
them!
characters named after a wolverine
Do you see those?
And not a badger. Look at him right there. It's bullshit.
You see those?
Unlike other mustelids, badgers do dig their own holes. And they're nice big holes, too. Don't have to squat down all the time. And speaking of squatting, they don't poop in there. They go outside to poop. Civilized.
Their culture. Exactly. They're civilized. Why would you poop in your own home? You're not. You're not going to poop in your bed. You're going to poop outside of your bed. Unless if you will... I don't know. And you know what? I'm not even going out there, okay?
Right? And I'll tell you, if you need help burying a body, call a badger. Look at this one. The freezer's probably full, so it decides to bury an entire cow.
I wonder how long this took him.
Late dry age. Pay extra for that.
A full cow.
Look how happy it is with itself. Now, a number of mustelids.
How long would a full cow last the badger, though? Because the badger definitely, like, doesn't use as much energy as, like, the ferret family, but I'm not sure. Or, like, the ferret body. I feel like he uses more than the badger.
And have developed a taste for sushi fish, like this mink here. Aww. But one family of mustelids are particularly adapted to living in and around the water. The otters. There's all sorts of them. Here you can see some smooth
savages,
otter babies, which are, well, they're being ridiculously adorable.
They are.
I don't have anything to say. I don't even know what they're doing. I just want to look at them. Not everything has a point. Now, in case you think the otters have gone soft, they haven't.
No.
The giant otter, for example, is quite the predator and has a posse. So if some nosy jaguar happens to be loitering on their turf, they're plenty capable to give it the what for. Look at that. And after the chase...
Bro, imagine going down to the river and just getting jumped by, like, a clan of freaking river otters. Like, imagine this jaguar or whatever was like, I'm just going to go get a little drink. No, not allowed. You're getting jumped by 5 otters. Crazy.
The way they hurl insults at it. The bodies of otters are streamlined with shortened limbs and webbed feet, which allow them to undulate efficiently through the water as they swim.
They're majestical.
Long bodies lose heat in the water, and unlike other aquatic mammals which pack on an insulating layer of blubber, otters got very, very hairy. Sea otters have the densest fur of any animal. You'd go through your whole stash trying to wax the nethers of a sea otter. An outer layer of hair.
Why are you trying to wax a sea otter, man?
It acts as a water barrier, while the layer beneath holds on
to trapped air. It's so cool to see evolution at work.
Sea otters, but also makes them buoyant, so they can float around and groom themselves or have a snack, which people find cute. Even though if I do the same thing, but on a couch, naked with a bag of chips propped up on my tum-tums, for some reason I look pathetic. It's a double standard and it's bullshit.
Maybe next time you should try eating your chips floating on your back in the water, and maybe people will think you're cute. I'm not sure, though. Just a suggestion.
Anyway, they can open clams with rocks. Apparently, you get an award.
They're so smart. They also love sea urchins.
Put me in a mood.
Love them.
What else do they do? They have the ability... I don't even understand how you think.
A very special thank you to naturalist, filmmaker, and artist Robert E. Fuller. Yes, thank you so much for your incredible work. It was freaking fantastic. His work and knowledge is an inspiration. Robert has captured some of the most wonderfully intimate moments in so many animals in his backyard around the world. For this to be all his videography was incredible. Absolutely, shout out to you. I adore you.
It would be possible. Jerry, if you breathe them in,
thank you everyone for working on this.
Straight. Listen, even if you swallowed 1,000 bees and somehow survived the internal trauma, the most that would happen, Jerry, is you would crap out some dead bees. Well, sure, stepping in.
Why are we crapping out bees?
Something you avoid with or without the bees, Jerry. Well, I'm sad that it doesn't exist too. I'd love to fart some bees. You could do a sort of John Wayne thing, like, kid, I dare you to pull my finger. And then just let them go. You wouldn't want to have to pull your pants down all the time, though.
What?
It's sort of like a doggy door or a flap, but you know.
I'm so confused. Chat, is this a running joke with C. Frank streams? As well, I got a question for you. Chat, before you guys leave. YouTube. I have a question for you. Would you fart out bees? I'm just saying, that's a yes or no. Let me know down below. Yes? No? Let me know your opinion of farting out bees. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, comment down a bee emoji. We're going to do a bee emoji for farting out bees. If you guys don't know, I tell you to comment down emoji almost every single video. It makes me happy seeing you guys spam whatever emoji I tell you to comment. So today will be the bee emoji. I very much appreciate it. Let me know if you want more C. Frank. I enjoyed his chaoticness. It was absolutely chaotic. It was all over the place, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. I love animal content. Any animal content is a go for me, as long as it's like, you know, good animal content. But thank you for watching. Catch you guys on the flip side. Remember to check out all my socials, and goodbye, everyone.